Good morning, everyone. It's October 30th, 2016. It's a Sunday morning. Let's talk. We're going to talk today about time decay in an option. Okay, I found this great website that shows an option as it starts to expire. So we're going to get a real good look at an example of Microsoft that closed right at the 60 strike that I had working over the past week, and where it closed. But I want to show you how that option traded as well, so you can understand the time decay. Before we get there, I want to thank you for checking out my video. I want you to Google core position trading, and I want you to see our blog here, and I want you to visit the site because we talk about everything from good stock picks to good option successes, so on and so forth. So that's core position trading. If you go over to my YouTube channel, I want you to subscribe right here. Okay, I want you to subscribe because every time I have a good video, you will get an email. So you can watch it. You can see I talk about everything that interests anyone that is writing covered calls. A lot of times you'll find some great videos on YouTube, but they don't get into the intricacies of a trade. And I really like to talk about the finer details of it through my experiences, and through my videos you get to get a little peek into my world, and I hope you enjoy them. So I want you to subscribe, okay, and I want you to enjoy them. So let's get into it. We're going to talk about, let's go over here to Microsoft, okay? So I've been playing Microsoft weeklies, and all I'm doing is I own Microsoft stock, and typically I will just write a covered call for about 50 cents out of the money. It's only going to be a 5 to 7 day trade, and I'm really looking to pick up about a 50-cent premium. So essentially I could pick up a 1.2% return on investment for that week, and we want to do this as much as we can. There's 52 weeks in a year. Try to do it 25 to 30 times a year if we can, and that equates to about 30-something% on the year. Yeah, it's a little bit extra work, but it's a great way to generate that weekly and monthly guaranteed income. And Microsoft, for me, is one of those stocks that has minimal risk, so I'm able to hold the stock whether it's up or down, and we keep writing the covered calls. So today we're going to talk about how the premium, how that option decays as the trading day starts to wind down on your expiration date. Okay, and Microsoft's a great example of that. So found this nifty little website here. You can see it up here, and it gives option charting. So I picked the chart that I was looking at, the chart that the option that I had wrote. Okay, it's right there. Okay, I picked the 60 to expire on the 28th, and I got 50 cents for it at the time. Okay, so look at this. This is Monday. Okay, this is Tuesday, and so on. Okay, and you can see as Friday happens, okay, time's running out of the option. Okay, so right about here we have on Tuesday, this option is about I want to say $1.19 at this point here. Okay, we go over here and notice what we have happening here. So at this point here, remember this is my strike right here. Okay, so at this point here, it's about $1. That option is worth $1.19. I'm just saying. Okay. It might be at this point here. That's actually probably going to be higher. I don't have the stats on that, but what you could see is anything above 60 is going to be real money. Okay, so you can see 60, it's at 61.25. Okay, So over here, it's going to be, you can see how it's going to be, you have your real money in it and then any time value, okay? So as this ticker starts to fall, what's happening is anything above 60, we have real money in it. So for example, right here at 60.50, there's 50 cents of real value in the option. So chances are the option's going to be 50 cents plus a little bit of time premium. And you can see how this starts to work. Okay? Well, obviously the time is going to decay because we have until Friday, the end of the session. So it's decaying quickly because as the week is ending, the time value is coming out of it. And as Microsoft is sitting near that 60 price, right? Anything below 60 is going to be 100% time value. Anything above 60 is going to be real money value plus time premium. And that time decay is happening rapidly. So look what happens at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, the stock bounces up and then comes down. And then it trades under 60. Okay? So it trades under 60. So in this case, the option, notice the option here ends the day at a penny premium. Penny premium. Okay? Well, we know that because it ended below 60, this option will expire worthless. You will keep your shares, you will keep your premium, and you can write another covered call on Monday. But had this ended just 1 penny above 60, okay, you would have had your shares taken away from you and you would have been paid the $60 for Microsoft shares, and you would have that cash in your account. Okay. What I like to do is I like to buy that option back just because I don't want to have my shares taken away and then my money sits for 3 days and I can't trade. Now, I can actually trade. My account is set up to where Fidelity will forward me the money to trade. But some people can't. Their stocks will trade. Their stock will be sold, and that money sits there for 3 days until the trade clears. So for me, I like to buy it back, maybe a penny, 2 pennies, give that back in my premium. Remember, I got paid 50 cents. So I buy it back for 1 or 2 or 3 pennies, which means I give that back. Fidelity doesn't charge me anything, so I just write it. And then I keep my shares and I can write another covered call. Okay? So again, just looking at how the premium dives off, because at 60, remember, that's beautiful, at 60, there's just no real money value in it. So all it is all time value, and it decays because it's not going to end above 60. Okay. With that said, I don't know if you learned anything with this video, but with that option chain chart, I really wanted to show you how, as we turn the corner, with there being no real money in the stock, or pardon me, in the option, how that time decay really falls off the chart. Just really falls off the chart, and then at the end of the day, it's just worthless. Okay? Now, again, had it poked above 60, that option would have at least anything above 60 in it, and if with no action, you would have had your shares taken away. One final note, remember that person paid me 50 cents? Well, that person, to make money, would need the stock to be at 60, 50 and above, right? Otherwise, they can just buy the shares on the open market for cheaper. Well, like I've said in many videos, the market maker, although that person doesn't make money and would not buy my shares less, the market maker will clear the trade because the market maker can buy your shares at 60, then sell them, making the little tiny premium, whether it's 1 penny or above. They will take that, clear the trade, they pocket the pennies, give you the 60, and then you essentially have to buy another stock, which incurs a trade commission. Then you write another covered call. So I like to just give back a couple pennies, keep my stock. I can write another covered call. So hey, with that said, that's how time decay works. If the stock does not close above the strike price on that Friday. Hey, I hope you learned something. And until next time, I hope all your covered calls are profitable.